Good evening. Hello and welcome. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, you can hear me well enough. I've got another new setup here. Trying out some different things, but this one I am pretty excited about. It came together quite nicely today. I kind of like the way that it looked. Now that I'm really like looking at the camera, I feel like the background is pretty. It's kind of it's getting really dark. I might turn those lights down just a little bit. Oh, never mind. I took the dimmer off. I can't turn them down. Hopefully everybody can hear me. What's going on, Jonathan? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, hopefully you can hear me all right because I am using that right there as my microphone. We've got a beautiful white build coming through today. It is fully white and it is an epic machine. I'm super excited to be putting it together. And we are putting it together for streamer Cactus Chew. You can find all of her links down in the description. I would definitely recommend going and showing her that love, following, and I'm super excited to be building this computer for her. So we're going to be putting a bunch of stuff together. We've got starting off with just the amazing, hey there, starting off with the amazing Height Y70 Infinite Touch case. Which I'm way too excited to be building in. I built in the Y40 a while back, and it was an absolute pleasure. And I'm looking forward to building in this one. It's going to be crazy good. It's incredibly powerful. Yeah, it is. It's a massive case. It is very big. And it is really cool, and I can't wait to really start putting it together. But this computer is going to be powered by the Intel i7-14700K. We grabbed that processor. We got a GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super to power all of those graphics. We've got the Asus Z790 AYW Wi-Fi motherboard in white. We've got 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. We've got a terabyte hard drive. Got a bunch of Li cooling devices. We've got the HydroShift LCD 360R right here, as well as a bunch of extra fans to put in there. It's going to be a really fun build, and I'm really excited for it. And hopefully I can get it put together, get everything done tonight so that I can ship it out tomorrow. So that's definitely the goal. We're going to be shooting for that. So appreciate everybody being here. Jonathan, everybody that hasn't been chatting yet, cheers. Hope you are enjoying your Friday night. I know I am. So if you are old enough, please grab a drink if that is your thing. If not, you don't have to. You don't have to. I mean, I'm just a guy on the internet. Your cousin in your house right now playing games. That's awesome. What games are you playing? Let me guess. Minecraft. That's my guess. All right. Well, either way, I'm probably going to start moving some of the stuff off of the table so that we can get started. Cool. I put a nice little table right off the side over here so that you guys can't see me. Your brother's playing with you too? Roblox! Ah, I was so close. So close. Minecraft Roblox. Your new handle, just a guy on the internet. Yes. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. I'm just a random guy on the internet. Robert, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I might have covered it up too much to grab it, but I picked up a computer just the other day that you would be very proud of. Let me just grab it. Let me grab it quick. Waiting for Robert to get in here. I got this one on the marketplace. A Lenovo. Let me figure it out. Oh my god, it's on the side. It's a Lenovo 90BG. It has an AMD A10 7800. It is going to be a very, very beautiful office, home, desktop, turned into a gaming PC that Robert would be jealous of. Got it for the very low price of $0 on the marketplace. So we're going to, yeah, it is. I saw it and I was like, I kind of want that computer anyways. And the fact that it was free, it was just kind of a bonus. I was pretty excited about it. So that was my free pickup of the week. So I'm sure we'll be doing something with that. But yeah, it's a pretty good looking computer. All right, I'm gonna leave the RAM, leave the hard drive, leave the CPU, leave the motherboard. All right, we're gonna take everything else. Cables. We're gonna take graphics card, and we're gonna take the case off the table as well. Ugh. All right, we're gonna get started with the motherboard and everything that goes along with it. All right. Hopefully this all looks good. I might have to. I did not practice with this over the head camera beforehand, so I might have to move it a little bit. I'm gonna grab my trusty screwdriver, which I've very recently realized since I built a computer literally yesterday. I'm building another one today. I've been cleaning, taking a bunch of fans off. Man, I really need to get an electric screwdriver. My hands are going crazy. Lenovo is the GOAT, 100%. I agree. I love Lenovo computers. Had a bunch of Lenovo laptops, personal and work. I've had like 3 work laptops and at least 2 personal Lenovo laptops. They are so good, so good. Cool. Let me. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Office gaming PC is good for pretending to work. All right, I'm gonna switch this real quick, and hopefully that looks good. Okay, this looks way better than. Oops, I just zoomed in. I didn't want to do that. This looks way better than my previous webcam did. Oh, because that's the screen. Okay, there we go. All right, give it a second to stop wobbling. Maybe I'll go that way a little bit. All right, now you guys should be able to actually see what I'm doing. Look at that. We have a Lenovo laptop for school. Nice. That's always good. Always good. All right, I still need to tip it a little bit that way. All right. The thing that I've got this on is really customizable, but you got to get it like perfect. It still moves. All right, there we go. We're gonna go with that. All right. Oh, that's upside down now. I put it so it was facing that camera, but I think I need to flip my desk mat here. I think we need to flip it. Chromebug, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. All right, it's all crooked. The camera's all crooked. I'm gonna try to fix this. Okay, is that better? Mic is stuttering. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let me know if it's too bad. Mark, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Thank you for joining us on the stream. I appreciate you being here in our epic journey to 4,000 watch hours. Sounds like a loose connection with the mic. Oh no. Well, I don't know what I can do about that because it's all coming off of this camera right here. If it doesn't sound great, I might have to just switch mics completely somehow. Did it sound okay before? Did it just start happening? Let me because it's wireless. Let me just try deactivating it real quick. If I do this one, let me. Okay, is that any better? Does that sound better? Is that still cutting in and out? It's every 10th word kind of deal. Is it any better now? I just hit reset on it. Otherwise, I can try like restarting the app on the phone. Let me... It's not hot. Where are we on watch hours? No, still there. All right, let me try restarting this. It's gonna kill the microphone completely. Okay. We should be back now. Let me know. Audio's still bad. Still bad. Okay. Worse. Let me know how we're doing. Watch hours. We hit 3,000 watch hours just the other day. I applied for YouTube partnership yesterday and was approved today. So we are officially on the last 1,000 hours. Okay, let me go grab a different microphone then. Let me think about it. Which one do I want to grab? Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Let me set this mic up. I think we were having a similar issue during my 1K live stream, but I don't remember if we did anything. I don't remember if what we did or if I just dealt with it. Either way, hopefully I just plug this one in. We're doing it live. When are we starting to build? As soon as I get this stuff figured out. Okay, I'm gonna mute this. All right, testing. Hopefully you should be able to hear me through this now. Let me switch like that. All right. Hopefully you should be able to. Okay, you hear better. Cool. Sweet. The streams are a definite boost. Yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh. I apologize if that's like way too loud now. It is bouncing in the red. Maybe I can move it back just a little bit. All right. Hopefully that picks me up. Hopefully that's good. All right. You're gonna hate this. It's better, but the overall quality is worse. Okay. Is it good enough quality that I should keep going? Or what do you mean the overall quality is worse? That's so crazy too, because this is the Yeti microphone, and we're comparing it to my phone microphone from 2020. That's too bad. It's got an echo in it? No. It shouldn't be echoing. Is it really echoing? Just a little echo? What? How is it echoing? Why is it echoing? Let me switch this back then. Okay. What was that it? Did that do it? Did that take the echo away? No echo for you? Either way, Tony, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's the echo now? Are we good? I should figure this stuff out before I go live. You're fine, no echo. All right. All right. Yeah, I don't think this is the absolute best solution either, but I think this works. Sounds good now. Okay. It might have just been I switched it from the I forget what the actual modes on the microphone are called, but I usually use it on the mode where you're just talking to it, right? It's only picking up sound from right here. I switched it to the omnidirectional one so that hopefully if I move over here, it still sounds fine, but hopefully it's picking up just fine and it'll be good. All right. Either way, I think that's what we're gonna go with, because if it's not cutting out, that should be good enough. Should be good enough for me. All right. Cool. Let's get started. So we've got to start off with this beautiful Asus Z790 AYW Wi-Fi in white. Look at how beautiful that is. Like, I'm just excited for how cool this computer is going to be. I don't usually get to buy all of the nicest, fanciest, coolest looking hardware. So this is a treat. I'm super excited about this one. All right. Look at that motherboard, man. All right, we shouldn't, I don't think, need most of that. I need this. Where's the, oh, it doesn't, it's the faceplate's built in. Got it. This always throws me off. I've done that so many times where I just, I'm like, where's the I/O shield? It's built in now. Bear with the ASMR here for a second. All right. Look at that motherboard. That's so cool looking. I love it. This is clear, so I assume that's gonna light up. It's got some sticker on it. All right. All right, so CPU goes on first. The i7 14700K is going on there. How we all doing? We ready to build this just monster of a computer? It's gonna be crazy. I know that like this isn't the absolute latest, greatest, craziest. Like it's pretty darn close. Callie, welcome to the stream. This is your girlies PC. So I'm guessing that you know Cactus Chew at that point. Welcome to the stream either way. Hopefully you can hear me all right. We've been working through some sound issues, but everybody here has been amazing helping out. Can't wait to play with her on the new PC. Reign of M, awesome. Welcome into the stream. Welcome. Well, this is it is going to be a really awesome computer. I'm super excited about it. What are you guys going to be playing? What is the first to be playing? Cactus Chew, welcome to the stream. Welcome in. This is your computer. We just got started. This is the motherboard. Fully whited and just chromed out, super sparkling motherboard. We just put the processor in, and we're going to do a couple more things before we actually put it in the case. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well, though. Exciting. I'm super glad that you're here. Your cousin's PC is an i5 6500 with an RX 570. Oh, is that what you guys are playing on right now? Hey, whatever gets the job done, that's awesome. All right. We're going to put the hard drive in. So what's the first thing that you're going to play? What's the first thing you're planning on doing with this? The 8 gig model of the 570. That's a good one. That is the solid one right there. All right. Actually, we need to move this. I don't know if we can. It's all right. I do. You'd be doing 2 benchmarks for 2 days straight. Probably some GTA RP. That is awesome. I love watching some RP. Where? Oh my gosh, I do this all the time. Like, where did your motherboard box go? Where did I put it? It's right here. I need one of the standoff screws in here. That one. GTA RP. That is that's one of those things that I always like wanted to get into. I would love to do that. I just haven't. just haven't gotten there. It always looks like a blast whenever you're watching somebody do it. Always looks like a blast. Either way, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. It's gonna be a good time. You getting excited for GTA 6? I know a ton of people that are way too excited already. All right, I apologize if I'm sticking my head in here. This camera setup is still new. I apologize if you're getting my head in there. It's gonna be interesting once I bring the case in here too. I did not see how big that was. in comparison to where the camera is. But we've already been moving it around anyways, and honestly, at this point, with the which way was this? Was it this way, or was it this way? They're the same. I don't think it matters, but I don't know which way it was. Because these two are opposite. All right, we'll put it on this way. Mr. Nathan, long time no see. How's it going, stranger? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We are in the process of building a massive streaming and gaming PC for Cactus Chew. Speaking of which, oh, that's the wrong way for sure. I just put it on the wrong way. There is definitely a right and a wrong way to put this back on. All of her information, all of her socials are down below. Down below in the description. Make sure you go and follow her all over. You've been happy with your Pixel 9 Pro, your Pixel 3 watch. Dude, I'm glad. I got my Pixel 9 and I've been loving it. These Google got it figured out with this 9 series. They got it figured out. People are absolutely loving them. Yo, Blind Tech, what is going on? Yo, Nathan from Blind Tech. Ugh. All right, CPU is installed. We've got the NVMe installed. We've got the RAM next. Yeah, not gonna lie, I opted for the Pixel 9. I've always liked a little bit smaller of a screen. As much as I would love the Pro model of anything, I've always, as much as I love phones, I have always opted for the function over form. And for me, a little bit smaller screen is always nice. You're watching on Linux. You're currently dual booted with Ubuntu and Windows. Nice. That's awesome. I don't know if many other people can say that they are watching me from Linux. All right, we got to read the manual here real quick. We got to make sure the RAM slots we're using are the correct ones. Oh my gosh. This is not helpful. This was not a helpful manual, Asus. Okay, well, we've got how to build a computer. Make sure you turn it on when you're done. Install the motherboard into the chassis. Connect the chassis fans and all of the RGB headers. Make sure you don't miss that super important step. It says nothing about the RAM. That's like the one thing I need the manual for, is where the RAM goes. All right. Oh, it's on the front. Okay, well, it doesn't say where, but the whole diagram is on the front. It doesn't say which slots we're supposed to be using, though. Did I miss it? Oh my gosh, it's literally there on the first page. That's why I missed it. All right. So we're using the A2 and B2, which is, all right, normal slots. Got it. Thank you, Asus, for making that super easy, even though I made it very hard. Classes start back on January 8th. Congratulations. That's awesome. Very, very cool. You prefer your RGB to be controlled by the case
or a separate button. I like that. That's fun. It all depends on what you've got in there. If it's just like RGB on the fans, that's much easier way to do it. Much simpler, just to run it off the button on the case. But if you've got anything extra, that's when you need software anyways. Might as well just control it all in one place. Yeah, I agree. All right. RAM has been installed. Congratulations, everybody. We made it through the most difficult part, installing everything on the motherboard. All right. Which means we have to get this case up here. The main reason why you do not want software for the RGB is because it takes up extra load on your PC. You're 100% right. I've been using the iCUE software because I picked up all the Corsair water cooling stuff for my PC, and iCUE probably like once a month just vanishes off my computer and everything just resets. All the fans are just back to rainbow RGB. It's back to just the standard stock CPU. I've got one of the screens on the CPU, and everything just resets. I have to reinstall the iCUE software. It's really weird. It's a pain, but sometimes those are the sacrifices we make for RGB. Do motherboard manufacturers still send the drivers with a DVD? Your Z690 did. I don't think this one came with a. Oh my gosh, I'm looking for the box again over there. I don't think this one came with a disc. No, it did not. I did just buy a Wi-Fi card that came with a disc, but this motherboard did not. The Z790 did not come with a. Did not come with a CD. Did not come with a disc. All right. This is a big case, so I'm going to move this up here. You get to look at the top of my head for a second. And we're going to get this case up here. Actually, I'm going to switch back over real quick. I don't know if Cactus Chew's still here, but I did a little bit with the case. Nothing crazy. It's already a crazy case by itself. But I added a few, with the help of my wife, I added a few cherry blossoms to the side and the front panel. So as long as that is okay with you, that's how I'll ship it. The good thing is they're just they're decals. So if you don't like it, we can take them off. You can take them off. But that is what we're going with. It is an insanely cool case. This is going to look so good. All right, there she is. Awesome. I'm glad that you like it. Like I said, if you get it and you don't like it, they're easy enough to take off. But I think we've got a couple of other things to add to the case to really make it pop. And I hope that you like it. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited about it. So that is the case. But yeah, this is just an insane case. Like, first off, just look at it. Second, this is a touch screen. This is a giant touch screen right there. Just such a cool case. And I can't wait to get everything in here. All right. So we're going to take side panels off here. I did not plan on where I was going to put these. Let's put them over here. All right. I'm pretty sure this one comes out, but I don't know how it comes out with the screen on it. All right, we're going to take the top off. This also came with a manual that I'm sure is going to be super helpful if I look at it. Actually, let me take the rest of... let me take the back panel off. We're just going to take all the panels off. Oh yeah, we gotta get back here. In the back is all the screws and everything anyways. We need to get to that. I have been waiting to build in this case ever since it was over a year ago now. Actually, it's probably really close to a year. Just over a year ago that I built in the height Y40, and I've been waiting since then to build in their other cases because these are some of the coolest cases. And they're so well built too. They're just they're so functional. They feel so high quality. Love them. I just can't get enough of them. All right. There's the front panel. Now let's see what I need to do with this screen. Okay, so it's got 2 screws up there at the top. I think it's just going to be easier if we take this out. I don't know. Maybe we try building with it in there and just see what happens. It's crazy the extra amount of cables that has to have. Super cool. I love these hard drive bays in the back too. All right, let's get this motherboard in. You want to build in the Fractal era too? They also build some really cool cases. There's so many awesome manufacturers lately. Like, where did all these companies come from? As boring, honestly, as I feel like cases have gotten, there are some really cool ones that have come out lately. All right, let's get this foam out of here. Oh, it's like it's wrapped around there. There we go. All right, foam. All right, so we need to get this motherboard in first. Yeah, because usually I have to think about this. Usually I have to be like, all right, do we put the motherboard in first? Do we put the AIO in first? Do we put some fans in? But this case is big enough. We should be good. We should be good to do what we need to. So we're gonna put the motherboard in first. All right, let me just drop this in here and then I'll switch. Ugh. Switch views again because you guys don't want to see me. You guys came here for the computer. Get this cable out of the way. All right, and that's gonna fit right there. That looks super nice. Like the Terra, but with actual support for cooling with a 240mm AIO and 2 120mm fans. That's cool. I'm trying to imagine this Era 2 in my head, but I don't know what it looks like. I assume that's one of if it actually supports a 240mm radiator, then I assume that means it's a pretty small case. It came with an audio splitter. Why did this case come with an audio splitter? Is it because it doesn't have a mic on the front? Interesting. It actually just came. That's interesting. Came with an audio splitter. That's fun. It also came with a mini, a very small DisplayPort cable to run this front screen. This case is next level. It's a bit taller than the Terra in a similar footprint. Okay. All right. Okay. Those are the motherboard screws. Does it make everybody feel better if I flip the case so it's facing me? So it's like right side up for you all? That probably looks a lot more normal. All right. Let's get... They're in a bag, They're still in a bag. I just took them out. Sir Nathan! Mr. Nathan is back. You are correct. The Nathans are taking over once again. I wish I got a CPU cooler with a screen. They look so fun. Dude, this computer is going to be full of screens. The CPU screen is the smallest one of the bunch. Love the new setup, by the way. Yes, I am loving it as well. This is actually funny enough of a story as well. This setup is like using this camera was actually my normal setup wasn't working. So I was like, I need to figure something out. This isn't working. What do I do? What do I do to make this work tonight? And I was like, oh yeah, I could just use this. Oh man, I could just mount it on the ceiling. Oh, I could just... And it's working surprisingly well. So thank you guys. I like it. And I'm glad that I got it here. Cause like we had the necessity, we figured it out, and it is a solid setup. I really, really like it. Knock on wood, don't jinx it. Yeah. I'm liking it. It's working really well so far. Other than I was just using the microphone. I was using the microphone on the phone itself, but apparently it started going wonky, which now that people are saying that, I'm pretty sure that was happening during the 1K stream as well, but I have no idea what's causing that. I don't know what would be creating that. So we just plug this microphone in over here, and it seems to be working well enough. The good thing is I'm not going too far. I still have my like lapel mic that I could use, but I really need to get like some polos, like some Devin Does Tech polos, or I need to get like a lanyard or something to hang it on, because when I clip it right to my collar, it doesn't work. Or I need to get one of the like nice lapel mics that has the magnet. I can just put it on my shirt. You've been very impressed by the Pixel's camera, dude. It's the best camera. Like the Pixel's just the best. I think it's the best not because it's necessarily the best. It's the best at literally taking a picture and coming out looking the nicest. I think that there are other cameras that can like technically take a better picture, but Google has some amazing cameras that they pair with some incredible software that make them just snap, point and shoot, snap. They're the best pictures. Height should make the PCIe riser cable white instead of black. The good thing is the GPU is going to be sitting right here, and it's white, so it's going to be covering it up. But I agree. They could make it white. I don't know why they didn't. It actually feels like an upgrade. Good. I'm glad. Are you using a Pixel for the overhead? Actually, no. This is the LG Wing. This is one of the only like extra phones that I have right now. And I just because I never ever in a million years plan on getting rid of it. But I've gotten rid of most of my other extra phones. I still have my Pixel 9, but LG Wing for the win, 100%. Yeah, the Wing honestly was also like way ahead of its time. So to be completely honest, if you look back at most of my YouTube videos have been filmed with this phone. Recently, probably the last like 6 months, I got my Sony camera, and then there was a handful of videos at the beginning, especially videos where I'm talking about the wing. Was filmed probably with one of the Pixels or something. But otherwise, this has been my camera. Almost all of the streams that I've ever done on this channel have been on this phone. Like it is, I have gotten my money's worth out of this phone, and I'm never getting rid of it. It also has an incredible camera on it. It's fantastic. All right, motherboard has been secured. I assume, the one thing that I didn't check before I put the motherboard in, I assume that this case, in its infinite wisdom and everything amazing, has a slot cut in the back to put the CPU bracket, the cooler bracket, but I did not check that. Oh gosh, how we looking? It's got a slot cut out. We're good. We're good. All right. We are good. All right, let's put this riser cable in here. What the heck? Did it? Okay. Come on. These all. Did they really take the? They took the wrong spot out. It goes in that one. Oh, because motherboards are different, I guess. That's fine. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Gonna have to do a tech tour at some point of your setup now that you've changed it up. Probably. I did. I did kind of a tech setup run through of a lot of like my office a while back. If you're looking at my channel, it's like a aesthetic cleaning vlog or whatever I called it. Um, that was quite the run through um, of my office, at least. You get to see a lot of that, but yeah, really never done a I've never done a tour down here. I've never really talked about my setup, my equipment. Well, I did have another video from when I went to Midwest Fest. I talked about a bunch of like vlogging equipment, what I use for going out as far as like cameras and microphones and stuff. But haven't really done much down here, like what I actually use for the streams and stuff, what I actually use for my videos. Probably been a good 6 months since I've watched a stream of yours, and that's okay, Nathan. You take your time. I don't like. I don't need people to watch. I love it. I love having everybody here, but I get that not everybody is going to be able to make it into every stream, all that kind of stuff. There's also, let's be honest, it's been a good while since I've been streaming a lot. Um, I took a big break from streams for a long time because I was focusing just on making videos. So I actually didn't stream for a really long time. Just kind of started up streaming again, and hopefully we're gonna just keep doing more of it because I love streaming. I love doing this kind of stuff. So if the more that we can do this kind of thing, I'm okay with that. The other thing, I should have plugged in all of those cables. Should have plugged in all the motherboard cables down here before I put that in because I'm just gonna end up taking this out. That's okay. That's okay though. All right. I think next is, do we do the power supply or the CPU cooler next? When I did the accidental live stream test, I used an old iPhone 7 and it came out decent. Dude, not gonna lie, I've used webcams and I've used old smartphones. And old smartphones are just infinite light years ahead of any webcam on the market. I get granted, I haven't tested some of like the newest like $500 like 4K webcams, anything like that. But dude, you spend uh, for real. If I were to recommend like a camera, you want like a dedicated camera for something, go buy go buy like a Pixel 6. Go buy a Pixel 6a, a Pixel 7 for like $100, and yeah, iPhone 7 like $20. Yeah, you can spend $100 or less on an old smartphone, and it's going to be the best picture quality that you've ever had on a webcam, anything like that. As long as it does 1080p, like what more do you need? You don't. You don't. It's crazy. So yeah, highly recommend that to anybody. If you are getting started streaming, making YouTube videos, doing whatever, I highly recommend that. And it's so nice. I feel having a different device. As much as you can say, "Oh yeah, take the phone out of your pocket." If you're just like recording a 30-second vertical video, great, use the phone in your pocket. But like nobody wants to take the phone out of their pocket, set it up like this, and stream for 3 hours, right? Just spend that 20 to $100 and get an extra phone, and then you've just got a different device, got its own battery. You can take it, use it as the camera. Like, it's crazy. All right, plenty of ways to turn a smartphone into a webcam too. 100%. We use an old phone when we video chat with your parents. Yeah, 100%. Super cool. Like I said, this is a phone from 2020 that I bought in 20 like mid early 2022 for like $200, and it's still going strong. I am not planning on getting rid of it anytime soon. Anytime soon. Thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate you all. You guys make this fun. So again, I built another computer yesterday. That one is going to be shipping out. Um, I finished it up today, but it's going to be shipping out tomorrow too. And I just built it without streaming because I was kind of in a hurry, and it was not nearly as fun. I love having you guys here. You finally fixed the issue with the 4060. You disabled G-Sync. Interesting. I not gonna lie, it's been long enough. I will have to go back to our conversations and see exactly what you were experiencing again. But I'm glad that you got it figured out. That's great. That's good. All right, nobody voted. Are we doing CPU cooler or are we doing the power supply? Should we just get the power supply out of the way because that's super boring? We're doing the power supply. Nobody voted, so I get to vote. PNY basically ghosted me in support because I don't. Yeah, and it's unfortunate that that's going to happen because they probably, again, unless you got up to some super high manager or something like that, it is kind of a weird thing because I'm sure they have record of it somewhere, right? But yeah, it was a PNY graphics card gifted to NVIDIA, who NVIDIA gifted it to me, and then I gifted it to you. Like, I can only imagine that support was going to be an absolute nightmare if you needed anything like that for it. But so I apologize you had to go through that, but hopefully it is a functioning GPU for you now, which is super cool. Power supply, Sir Nathan is on the right track. Sir Nathan, we are doing the power supply. It's been working great. Awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that I was able to do that. I'm glad that you won it. I'm glad that that's the kind of thing that I absolutely want to do. Look at how nice that is. That's fun. if I can give back to my community like that, like 100%, my goal with this channel is to do stuff like this enough that brands want to start sending me computers, start sending me parts. I want to be able to just start building computers and giving them away. Like, that's what I want to do. That's what my goal with this channel is at this point. You wouldn't have paid for it yourself coming from a 3060, but I'll take it. Exactly, right? Probably not something I would have upgraded either, right? Power-wise, they're about the same. They're pretty darn close. Probably not much that you would notice efficiency-wise. If you're watching the actual wattage being used, probably went crazy down. That is a fancy bag for power cables. Like, why do I feel like am I attaching and detaching my power cables every time I use the computer? Every time I shut my computer down, I take all the cables out of the power supply, put my cables back in this bag. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing here? Why is this a thing? All right. Ugh. Let's flip this. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's, you can take your cables with you wherever you go. Dude, yeah. I guess. I guess that's an option. That is something that we have the ability to do now. Are there any screws in here? Yes, there are. Okay. Came with screws. We're good. At least it came with screws. Yeah, that's interesting. I had one other power supply that came with something like that, and is still just... I actually have been using that one because, you know, you never use all of these cables. So you always have a couple of extra. That's just the bag that I literally put all of my extra power supply cables in, but I don't know. I don't know why you actually need it. Uh-oh, dropped one. To be honest, I think one of my power supplies came with a bag like that and you didn't think anything of it. Doesn't seem... But now that you say it, it does seem over... Yeah, it really does kind of seem over the top. You love the PSU cable bag. I have an old EVGA one. I should make it a fanny pack. Dude, 100... It kind of looks like a fanny pack already. Like... I don't... What am I going to use this for? I mean, yeah, I keep it because I keep these cables and stuff, but like... Come on, what are you guys thinking here? Alright. We've got the power supply in. I don't know if we connect the cables yet. I don't know if I'm going to need any more. Put that over there, clear some desk space. All right, let's see. What cables are we going to need? All right. We'll need that one. Probably won't need a SATA. We'll need that one. Probably need that one. This actually comes with... yeah, this one actually comes with a one of these 12-volt ones for the motherboard, which is... the motherboard. For the graphics card, which is super cool. So some of these higher test graphics cards are coming with this power connector now. So a lot of new power supplies are now coming with that cable specifically. You've been thinking about upgrading to a 4080, but if I want to go ITX, I'd have to change out the motherboard and power supply. We'll wait to see what the 50 series will bring, though, anyways, since I've been saving for a while. Yeah, 100%. That's kind of my recommendation right now. If you're looking at higher end, graphics cards, I feel like we're getting real close to a holding pattern. One, because though if you're interested in spending that amount of money, it might be worth waiting to see what comes out. But also, if you want one of those higher end cards, wait till the 50 series comes out, and then those 4,000 series are gonna just get cut in half. The higher end ones, right? The 4090 is gonna get cut in half. It's gonna be $1,000 in 6 months. So I feel like that's a no buy right now. This one right here, the 4070 Ti Super, is the one that I think is a buy right now, and I think it's an amazing card. I love it. All right, 12600 and a 4080 would be a good pairing though. Everyone I've talked to is don't upgrade that CPU. Yeah, I don't think you need to upgrade that one. That's a pretty solid CPU, especially if you're gaming. If all you're doing is gaming, you should be good there. Hey, KC 4090 might keep value since it's popular for AI workloads. That's true. They definitely could. All I know is I've seen a bunch of like 3090s on the marketplace in the last 6 months for like $600 or $700. They've been getting really inexpensive. Not gonna lie, I actually bought a 3090 a while back. It was massive. It was one of the EVGA 3090s. I bought it on the marketplace. I got a guy to talk down to 550. So I'm like, all right, that's a deal. I'll take it. Ended up putting it into another build that I was putting together for somebody else. I was like, you know what? Uh, you will use this better than I can. But you're 100% right. There are a lot of stuff like that, like AI coming back, coming back. We're gonna have the AI shortage of 2025, just like we had the crypto shortage of 2020. I don't see the point in a 90 series card unless you have the money to splurge, and when an 80 series is pretty close for half the price. 100% agree. 100% agree. I don't. The 4090 is not. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Don't get it unless you need it. Unless you know that you need it, don't get it. Or if you just literally, I have so much money, I just don't know what to do with. It'd be a cool display piece since it's EVGA. I know. And it's one of those things. There's so many things like that I wish I could just keep to put on a shelf, but I can't spend quite that much money just for a just for a showpiece. But I get it. 100% agree. You asked AI to make an image of a guy building a PC, and the image had the guy screwing in the CPU. Sounds like AI is doing it right. Now, used 90 series cards. Yep. Big time buy. 100%. Yep. 3090. I think 3090 is a great buy right now. Actually, was just talking to a friend about a PC on the marketplace with a 3090 in it this morning. Um, he got the PC. Is a i7 11700K with a 3090 in it for 850. He got it. I'm like, yep, you'll be good. You'll be good for a while. Okay, cooler. Let's do it. Move all the boxes again. Let's put this cooler in. This is a big box. I might not be able to fit it up here, actually. Maybe I just leave it where it was. Let's put it back. All right. Look at this big, massive cooler. But then again, you're in the dilemma. If you get a used 3090, where you spend $200-$300 more for a 4080, or you go with a 7900 XTX. Yeah, it's there. Not gonna lie, I think the 3090 is still a better buy right now than a 4080. 7900 XTX. That's not a bad idea there. But if you can find a solid used 3090, I think that's a great buy right now, because that's not going to drop nearly as much in price in the next year or two as the 4080 is. Yeah, yeah, 3090 for 600. That's a pretty solid buy right there. That's a good one. All right, let me get the brackets. What is this? I should probably read the instructions. Oh yeah, this goes around the cooler. Might be worth looking at instead of a 4080 for me, to be honest. I would look. Either that, or again, I think the 4080, 4090, those are those are weights until the 5000 series comes out, cuz again, if you're going to spend that much right now, wait till the 5000 series comes out. A 5080 is probably going to be a similar price. The 4080 is going to be dropped in price. Either way, you're going to be saving a lot of money, or you're going to be getting a much better card. Apply thermal paste? This didn't come with pre-applied thermal paste? What, are you kidding me? That's fine. Every other one that I get is look at how crazy that is. Look at that assembly I got to put together. All right. Okay. Well, it doesn't look quite as difficult as I originally thought it was going to be. Like, what is this? This is crazy. What is this piece? Goes on the side of the radiator? What is that? That's crazy. This thing's fancy. Oh yeah, it goes to cover up all the connections, I think. Oh, no, it just goes to match this side. Oh, wait, can you switch it? I don't know. Someone posted a 3090 in Alabama for $350? But you never know. Could be a scam. Yeah, that's... Anything that seems a little too good to be true usually is a little too good to be true. I'm going to play Thermal Paste Roulette again. Let's do it! How are we doing our thermal paste? How are we doing it? Anybody have any suggestions? We voting? We're gonna. I also take donations for different thermal paste arrangements. If Cactus Chew is still in the chat, feel free to let me know how you would like the thermal paste on your computer. 3090 Ti is just as much as a 4080 Super. I believe that. All right, Sir Nathan votes for the Big X. All right, let me find... Here's all the equipment. All right, let me get the full spread. Robert wants the whole thing. Okay, nice. They actually just package everything that you need for the 1700 in one bag. Hey, look, it did come with thermal paste, though. Didn't come with it pre-applied, but it came with thermal paste. I don't know what that piece is, though. Is that a bracket for the hoses, maybe? But it did come with its own thermal paste. So look at that. All right. Let me make sure I'm doing this one right, because it's always the coolers that I mess up. Mr. Nathan just wants a big blob. I just stick with a 4080 Super or whatever the next gen is supposed to be. 4K, ultra high settings, 100%. That's what you do with that kind of machine. All right. Okay. Why is this connecting over there? Note the radiator and tubing orientation. Yeah, I am noting it. Why is it so weird? Why is it coming out of the side and why is it going over? Huh. All right. Okay, tubing, organizing, push. Okay, so we don't want it kinked. We just want it, nice. Okay, yeah. Cool. Comes with some extra holders. Great. Okay, yeah. Switch the tubing orientation. Aha, that's what that other piece is for. We want to switch the orientation. I would say I don't like using DLSS or FG. I prefer to use the native. Not gonna lie, I am like in love with DLSS. It's pretty awesome. Jonathan's back, done eating dinner. Welcome back. Hope you are nice and full and satisfied. Except if it helps with the quality on an intensive game. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying DLSS. The fact that it just upscales and makes it look better, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, we probably won't be switching tube orientation. Okay, so we don't have to pay attention to any of this side. That's all switching orientation. Okay, okay, okay. So that doesn't look like nearly as bad as I was thinking, because half of this is just if we want to switch the orientation, which I assume we're not doing. Okay, unless we were going to put it along the back here. Are we putting the radiator on the back? Okay, let's put the bracket on first. Got to do that. And I might have to take one of these hard drive caddies out because they're kind of blocking me. I'm gonna have to actually do that first. I also love, thank you so much, Lee and Lee, for putting those stickers on your bracket. Thank you. 90% of the time you prefer the native resolution. I mean, yeah, if we can get there. But like this is, and I don't think that honestly DLSS is meant for like your 4080 Super. That's gonna run it like crazy. DLSS is made for like the 4060 Ti. All of a sudden you can run some 1440p. Those are some. There are some occasions where you just need DLSS. Yep, 90% of the time. 90% of the time, it's like almost all the time. All right, let me get some of these. Let me get these hard drive caddies out of here so we can actually reach this back plate here. Look at those. Height branded and everything. Those are pretty cool. All right. Let's put this on now. Does it have, that's a square, right? All right. It's probably a square. You don't even use it on your 4060, to be honest? I'm not a big ray. Yeah, definitely not probably ray tracing with a 4060, but yeah, now it just stays there. I'd rather have the smoother gameplay. Nothing wrong with some smooth gameplay. I'll use DLSS on single player games, 100%, yeah. Yep. If it means keeping the graphics options at ultra. Yeah, I agree. That's definitely where I was meaning that conversation to be going to 100%. All right. Okay, now that I got that, now we need this back. This beautiful white radiator and its accompanying water block. It's got a beautiful screen on it. It's gonna look really cool in there. Okay, so this is going to, we're gonna put it like this along the top here, and then the water block is gonna sit like that. Do we run it off to this side like that? Those kind of, or do we run the cables out the back? That makes more sense. Let's do this. If a game plays like, well, crap, I don't know about the graphics, it won't play very well. Monster Hunter. Oh, Monster Hunter. Okay, can we do this? Like that? Is that a thing? That's, That doesn't look the best, I don't think. Because the tubes just aren't the same at that point. Let me get this out of here so we can actually see what it looks like. But the tubes aren't. Oh, maybe we do it out the top now. Oh, there we go. I think that's it, guys. Is that it? Yeah, look at how little you can see those tubes. I like that. All right, let's do it. All right, thermal paste. I still don't know what this little thing. Oh, that's probably for tubes somewhere. I don't know what this little piece is for. Anybody have any ideas? Got a little like bracket thing here. I assume that's for holding some tubes somewhere. But where does this even mount? Where would you put that? Is that in this manual somewhere? It's not those. Oh, it's to the side. Oh, so you can make it go even farther along the side of the radiator. Oh, so we could take this and put it another notch right there and keep the cables in place. Wow, this is really fancy. Go like that. Like that. Okay, let's see. Would that be helpful? Put this back. Okay, let me put like let me put like 2 screws into the radiator to put it exactly where I want it to be. Looks like, yeah, hold tubes down. You take a long time to get the AIO installed. I apologize. I am taking my time, and I am honestly just loving this this build. This is super fun for me. If I could make this take all night, that's the plan. All right, so it's gonna sit somewhere like that. We're just putting a couple of screws in to keep that radiator where we want it. So now it's not gonna move on us. Now we can see. We're trying to figure out where these cables go, where we want these tubes to go. Uh-oh. I pushed hard enough, the bracket came off. Is that it? I don't think that would help. It's already running along there, so maybe I just put that bracket on anyways. But I don't think it's going to make a big difference. Just bring it up like that. That's pretty solid. I'm down for that. I don't think we can't stretch it that way. Otherwise, it's here, and that just looks. They look too awkward. They're like they don't go back together. I'll head out for the night. For tonight, dinner is ready. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Nathan. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being back. It's great to have you back. Never installed an AIO before, but I've always just used the stock cooler because it's been enough. Yeah, honestly, we're kind of getting to the point where I've watched so many videos on what's better, what performs better, what gets you better cooling, what actually performs the best, what actually what's the quietest, what's this and that, and like most people have really come to the conclusion that all of these coolers will perform about the same, whether it's a $20 fan, tower cooler, it's a $300. As far as like performance goes, for the most part, they're the same. Really, the way when it matters is just aesthetics. It's really how you want it to look is the biggest, absolute biggest thing. All right, we're gonna put these on. Okay. I don't want to just push it off again. Never done a 240 or a 3. I'm guessing you mean a 360. That is what this is a 360. Only reason I've done 360s is because it just, again, when you're looking at aesthetics, they just tend to look best in most standard size cases. So that's the only reason I've done 360s. Otherwise, again, for the most part, a 240 or anything else is going to cool just the same. All right. There's the thermal paste. In honor of Mr. Nathan coming back and leaving already, we just kind of blobbed it all over. All right, so we're going on the top, right? We decided that. Okay, let's do it. Just blobbed it on. Get on? Nope, it sure didn't. There we go. All right. CPU cooler is installed. Almost. I mean, I'm still screwing it on. It's basically there though. All 4 screws have taken, so it's just it's basically there though. All right. Okay, so after that, I need to finish putting in the rest of the screws on the AIO there, on the actual radiator. Then we need to put in the additional fans we got. And then We got cables and the graphics card. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Ugh. Then I still have to install Windows and all that stuff, which always is fun. Always fun. We'll see. We'll see how the stream's going at that point. All the boring stuff. Yeah. It's always a blast. That's usually where I cut the stream, just because I'm like, all right, nobody wants to watch this anyways. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because I am definitely. This is, oh my gosh, this is where I need a motorized screwdriver. I'm definitely planning on still doing it tonight. There's also a lot of times where yeah, I'm like, that's actually where I just stop working on the PC tonight too. Is once I get it all put together and it posts, like I'll start the Windows install and then I'll go to bed. But I would like, I know that Cactus Chew wants this one. So I'm going to do my best to get it done tonight so that I can ship it out tomorrow morning. Get it to her as quick as we can. Because I also have another one that I need to ship out, so. Speaking of Cactus Chew, though, make sure that you go and follow her on all of her socials. Link down below in the description there. Make sure you do that. Show that support. All right. Let's get these fans going. Oh wait, I need to put this bracket on the. I need to get this bracket on the CPU cooler on the water block. Look at this fancy little bracket that goes around it. Just like that. Look at how nice that looks. Look at that. So fancy. We're not looking at any screws in this build. Look at that. We got brackets to cover all of our screws. We got these little fancy things. This is so nice. All right, let's get these fans now. Now that this is put together as fully as it's going to be. We get this box out of the way. I have my table back. All right. Fans. All right, so we got 4 fans. Micro Center did not have the 3 packs, so I had to get 4 singles. But luckily, they had them in the orientations that I needed. So we're going to be putting these 3 on the side over here, and then we're going to be putting one in the back as well. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's. Dude, so fancy. So fancy. But also not like Applebee's because they just closed all the Applebee's in town. It was kind of a sad day. Applebee's, if you didn't know, is actually headquartered here in Kansas City. They just filed for bankruptcy, even after all of that amazing, marketing that they got from that song. Just filed for bankruptcy and they shut down all the Applebee's in town. So, thanks for bringing up all the bad memories again, Robert. Never again will we be fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Never again. Actually, I'd probably just throw those away. You almost got a job on their IT desk for restaurant support a long time ago. Well, it's a good thing that you didn't, because I'm guessing you would not have a job with them anymore. I mean, not that maybe you would still be there, but you wouldn't be there probably anymore. Or if you were there, you would be in the process of offboarding yourself, most likely. Imagine getting hired and then it shuts down a month later. Ugh, that'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. I know places try their hardest to not do that, but I've also heard horror stories with a lot of like tech startups that they're like, well, we've been hiring people at this rate, so to not let anybody know, we're just gonna keep hiring people at that rate, and then they literally like hire people and then have a mass layoff. They're like, why did you do this? Why did you just hire me if you were just gonna lay me off? Well, we needed to keep up appearances. Wait, how does this work? Oh, like that. I'm just not very smart. There we go. 2009. Yeah, that's a long time. I mean, to be fair, I was at my first job. Basically, well, not my first job, but um, I worked at another very large IT, healthcare related IT company here. I'm sure Casey, you're familiar with that company as well. I worked there for 7 years before I was laid off. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I'd probably still be there if I hadn't been laid off. So that was 2014 that I started working there. I did not see myself leaving anytime soon, so be close to 10 years. Oh gosh, I just about lost all my screws. All right, let me switch camera angles because this isn't going to be great. At Verizon, when they were shutting down our center, they let us know they would be closing, but also said we can work as many hours as we want till we close. So one girl worked 12, 14-hour shifts. Yeah, dude, that's probably how I'd do it too. Well, you've been at your current place of work for over 12 already, is in the healthcare as well. That's great. Hey, I honestly I think the healthcare industry is fantastic, mostly because it's not going anywhere. It's not like Applebee's and people can just stop liking Applebee's and not going there anymore. Like, it's healthcare. Like, people are going to continue getting sick and need surgeries and need, help for stuff like that. So it's not going anywhere. If you want to stay there, I'm sure it will be there for a while. Okay. So the other thing, I think this okay, hold on. This is going to go like that, and then I want this, yeah, coming out the bottom. That's fine. I think, did the cooler come with a controller, or do I just have to plug all these in separately? Okay, those have ARGB headers, but I don't think, yeah, USB. Okay, I don't think that came with a controller. Pretty sure that's what the guy at Micro Center told me, was that this came with a controller. I don't think it did, which I don't think is the end of the world. I don't think it's that big of a deal. We'll be fine, but it did not come with a controller. Okay, cool. Honestly, it's fine. Less, couple more things to plug in on the motherboard, but less to be going on behind the scenes. She literally lived there 7 days a week. I got a sister that also works in healthcare IT, and I assume possibly the same place you alluded to. Yeah, it's one of the most popular here in town for sure. I know quite a few people that work there, and it's it's an interesting place. It's good if is a great place depending on your manager, who you're working for. But that was probably one of the biggest problems is they hired some really interesting people to be managers. But yeah, it's an interesting place to work. I I think I was one of the lucky people. I had some really good experiences. I had some amazing managers. I had some amazing coworkers. Hey, Mark, still here. You're just editing. Good, good, good. I definitely don't expect you to be, chatting the entire time. I appreciate you lurking and while you're editing. What video are you editing right now? Let everybody know. If you're not following Mark, by the way, make sure you go and follow Mark. Make sure you go and subscribe to his channel. What video are you working on, Mark? I'm a little out of the loop now. I don't know what you're making all the time. Oh yeah, that's right. You told me about that one. I'm out of the loop, even though see, I just don't. I'm not contractually obligated to know what videos you're making anymore. Yeah, that can be an issue anywhere. 100%. That's one of those things I think that a lot of people take for granted is who they're working with. Like your manager and your coworkers are just such a big part of how much you like your job. Oh man, I'll sub and watch that, assuming it's spoiler free. That's a good question. 100%. Okay, good, good. Good. Mark's videos are always entertaining. If I can give you 3 reasons to play Dragon Age on my own, it is because it's a really really good game. That's all 3 of them. It's really good. I completely. So there's a lot of people that are hate. I don't know if hating is the right word, but there's a lot of Dragon Age purists out there that are not happy with this game. So I don't know if you played a lot of the original Dragon Ages. It's definitely different than those. I love it though. Basically, the combat is a ton more. A ton. It's definitely more action focused, more action RPG esque than the original, than like Origins and Inquisition. But it's a blast. I've been having so much fun with it. Sorry, so stop spoiling. Sorry. He'll still go and watch it. I promise. I'll watch it too. You love Dragon Age. I'm excited for this one. Have it installed already since I pay for. Oh, nice. There you go. That works. Yeah, it's a real good game. I like it. Again, if you're the person that loved the like super turn-based, slow pace of the originals, you're probably not gonna like this one as much. It is definitely a lot faster paced, a lot more action oriented, but it's really good. Got you a sub, Mark. Maybe I'll learn me a game or two. Mark talks about all of the latest and greatest games. He is on it, whether it is a AAA game, an indie game. He's got you covered. He's got all those games. So definitely give him a follow for sure. Oh my gosh. Completely unexpected. We're just a bunch of gamers too, Mark. And if anybody's not following, speaking of, while we're talking about other people to follow, Robert has a fantastic channel. Talks about a lot of awesome computers that are not very similar to this one here, but lots of great computers. We've got a lot of great YouTubers in this channel. Robert plays Solitaire and what was it, Grid? You got Grid, right? So Robert plays that too. Blind Tech has been in the chat. He posts on YouTube a ton. I think he said he's streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna be building a computer. Got to finish. Oh, Metaphor. Oh man, I don't know how to say this. Not gonna lie. I'm not even. You enjoy the turn-based, but you also love Final Fantasy 16 with the action. Okay, yeah, it's super fun. You're gonna love it. Hey, there's Blind Tech. He's got an amazing YouTube channel as well. Yeah, see, I can take turn-based games. Drives me nuts, but Final Fantasy VII Remake combat is peak. Not gonna lie, it has been a minute since I've played an actual Final Fantasy game. I played the crap out of Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy X, but that was about the end of it for me, unfortunately. Wasn't a huge Final Fantasy VII remake. Oh, Dirt Rally, not Grid. Sorry, I knew it was one of those games that I had not played. Combat was good. Game dragged on. Rebirth was amazing, though. Probably going to end up doing tomorrow night because I got to buy a GPU. Awesome, awesome. Are these fellow vidIQ people? No, nobody here, at least in the chat, is from vidIQ. I was going to say, every once in a while, some of those people pop in, but not here tonight so far. They're all awesome people, though. Every single one of those people is awesome. I thought the opposite about Remake and Rebirth. Well, that's a conversation you guys can have. I know absolutely nothing about it. All right, let's start plugging some stuff in. Let's plug all this motherboard stuff in, and then we'll get the GPU in here. You only finished Remake, so I was ready for Rebirth. Played Rebirth whenever I had the time and couldn't put it down. All right. I don't know what the best way to have the camera is, if it's just literally this. And you guys just like get to watch me like digging inside the computer here. Because I can't flip it on its back because then I need to get to both the sides. So I don't know what the best way to have the camera is. It's probably just this. Sorry, guys. Sorry, it's fine. You guys just go and chat amongst yourself, and I'm just gonna do all the cable management. All right. We got USB. Oh, look at these fancy cable grounds. These are nice. That's something that normally my wife would make fun of me for. Look at how nice that cable is. Smash Rebirth as fast as possible. Remember the last night playing it till 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. All right. That's a SATA. We don't need to plug that in. All right, USB. Let's see, where are the USBs on this thing? Oh yeah, see. All right, now I have to take this out. Got yourself a shelf for your PC parts. That's awesome. And maybe twist the case on an angle so we can see the internals. I mean, I suppose I could do that. See, this is why, like that. This is why you guys are here. This is good. That's good. All right. By the way, I bought that gaming PC locally that has 100 games on it. I have to check it out. $99, 6th gen i5, 24 gigs of RAM. That has 100 games on it? Is it like one of those arcade machines that's one of those arcade like emulator things. That'll probably beat the next video. All right, perfect, nice. I mean, now I'm just gonna be standing in front of it, and you just get a look at my back. Come on, let go, little latch. All right, there we go. Okay, now I need my extra light because it is way too dark down here. So I have an extra light. I started using this one because it's really handy to just like move around. Oh, look at that. Now I can see inside the case. I don't know what is on it. All I saw was GTA 5. I guess they're cracked or something. That sounds pretty sketchy, Robert. You better be careful with that PC. That I wouldn't be checking my bank account on that PC. That sounds a little sketchy. All right. USB, that's where we were at, right? Yeah, this one. All right, we're going to go for this one. No, that's audio. That one. All right. This is so much easier than that ITX case I was just building earlier. Oh my goodness. So much easier to get to this stuff. All right. And thank you, Height, for having a front panel instead of individual pins. That's always nice and easy. Just stick on there. All right. You can plug that one in. All right, what else we got here? Is that a HD audio? So that one I think goes way off to the back here. That's this one. All right. HD audio. Got it. And then, yeah, this one is right over here. Got it. All right. This is so much easier. Sorry. You may want to consider getting a USB lav mic for your streams. I do have one. I just don't like using it. I don't think it sounds nearly as good. And I know that this happens. It goes a little bit crazy, but it is. I don't like it at all. Super suspect. So it should be interesting. As you get farther away, it gets quieter. Yes, that is how microphones work. I can probably turn it a little bit like that. That's probably a little bit better for when I'm over here. He said it's his personal library, but I don't know. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's sketchy. That's a sketchy one. All right. This then we got RGB down here. Do we have any along the bottom? No? None along the bottom. All right, so this one is going to be up along the top here. It's going to be right here. All right. All right, and then fan. We got one down there, which might work really well. I'll just slide this one down the bottom here and plug it in right here. Chassis fan. There. All right. Maybe their personal library is a bunch of cracked games. I mean, yeah, that sounds like what you're probably going to be getting. That definitely sounds like what you're going to be getting there. Okay, now, oh, I need to plug these in. Let's get these in here. This is a thick cable. All right, so SATA, no, not SATA. Oh my gosh, whatever that power is called, it's not SATA. But we're gonna throw that to the back, and then this is, oh, that's a USB. Do we have a USB up top? Nope. Okay, so we'll have to throw that around back, and we'll have to plug it in down at the very bottom of the motherboard. All right. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Put it right here. And USB. All right. And then this is CPU fan. Boop. All right. Look at that. We're getting all these cables put in here all right. Okay. So actually, I want to check. This said that it comes with another like cable clamp to keep everything attached. These. All right. Comes with these extra cable clamps to keep everything attached here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, okay. So then this can just come in here. I don't know. That's not going to go in there, though. I mean, it kind of does, but I don't think it's going to stay there. This is pretty cool. I like this thing. Okay, it's just a little clip thing that goes on the hoses, and then all of the cables that go along with this get clamped in there as well. So it helps hide those cables. Nice. That actually looks so nice. That looks super good. Oh, I'm a fan of this one now. I'm a fan of this AIO. That looks really clean. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Let's get the power supply cables. We get our cable extensions. Dude, we are doing so good on time. I feel like this has been taking forever. The official hose holder. Yes, it's exactly what it is. And it works so well. Why does nobody else include a hose holder? All right. Usually, I think usually I start at 8 o'clock. So I started tonight at 7. And that was, I think, a good idea. I think that was a good idea. Okay. I need this one for the top up here, right? Not this one. Let me get my fanny pack of cables here. Is there a specific one for that top motherboard? This one. That's the one I need. Okay, don't need those. Okay, I need one. Didn't I have a SATA connector out here? I guess not. Okay, got it. All right, let's get these cables out. Lurking around right now, listening while gaming. Hey, absolutely, Jonathan. Do not miss out on some gaming time with your family just to watch me. I appreciate the lurk, but you definitely don't have to. You definitely don't have to stick around. That's some important family bonding time. You definitely don't want to overlook that. Either way, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate everybody hanging out so much. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Literally, I don't think I can say it enough. I don't think I can say it enough times. You all are fantastic. All right, let's get motherboard power first. Wait a second. Why is this separated? Huh. Okay, now it's really dark back here. I can't see anything. I need my light. Ah! Getting caught on cables, though. Hopefully this doesn't blind everybody. If I do it that way. Hopefully that's not too bad. Oh, but I can see now. Huh. All right. Power there. We need power here. Okay. That one. We need these cables now. Okay. One for SATA. And then we need this one for the motherboard. All right. So now we've got our cable extensions that we're going to put on. Look at these cable extensions. Not going to lie, pretty excited about those. They're going to look real nice in this computer. Cable extensions. I really feel like cable extensions are one of the easiest, cheapest ways to upgrade the looks of your PC very, very quickly. And it just looks so nice. Just looks so good. Okay, not that. This one. Did we post to the motherboard yet? No. We are still plugging in all the power. Sorry, I know. I've already been told I'm super slow. You just end up ordering custom cables. That's a sexy looking streaming and gaming PC. It sure is. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty jealous of this one. We did not post yet though. Robert, I apologize. Still getting everything plugged in. One of those. I haven't even plugged in the power to the motherboard yet. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah. Yeah, I like to build it and then once I'm like done. I mean, I probably won't put like side panels on and everything, right? But I like to put it together. I like to be as done as possible and be like, all right, did I do everything just perfect on the first go? And just see what happens. That's the kind of person I am. So, yeah, I'm going to get this as close to done as possible. Like, I'm going to save the cable management, like really making it look nice and putting the side panels on, but that's about it. Oh, 100%. Is it going to boot? Is it going to post? I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, we're going to move that back here. Hopefully that's mostly out of the way for you all. All right. This one goes right up here. It's going to be a nice little accent up at the top. Like that. We've got motherboard power right here. Oh, this is going to be such a nice little accent color on this. Oh, I love it. I got to get some combs for that, though. This cable extension kit. Oh, it did come with combs. I thought it didn't. Okay, cool. I got a bunch of extra PCIe ones, too, which I'm not going to need. I should have probably put all these combs in here. I was on another build stream and I asked about that. The guys were saying only a wuss would test the board before putting it in the case. Oh man. I want to see if I can. This is like a challenge for me. I want to see if I can just get it. Oh, can you imagine? Just like it's just not the whole board is just borked, just came dead. Oh, that feels so bad though. Now I'm just braiding the cables here. Give me a second. This is the other thing you got to do. You got to do before you can see if it posts. You got to braid the cable. I know this is the content that you're here for, Robert. Ugh. I have PTSD from working in a computer store where 1 out of 10 motherboards were all dead. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll do it. That would probably do it. Was that recent though? Or was that like long enough ago where that's where it shouldn't be a fear anymore? You're just living with it because it's ingrained in you now. Hopefully it's gotten better than that now. All right. Okay, almost done. I will. I'll get the other comb later. Ugh. I just wanted to get one in there, just to see how it looks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's gonna look real good once I get the second one in there. No, that was way back in the day. Okay, Pentium 2 era. I build about 5 PCs a day. Holy buckets! That's a lot of PCs. That is a lot. I don't think I would be able to match that pace at the current pace I'm going. All right. This, because we got this plug in. We got this one to plug in. And you know what I also forgot? Scrolling through Facebook Marketplace right now. All right, let me know if you find anything good. I forgot to put the last fan in. Forgot to put that rear fan in. Can't do a post test without all the fans. So let's get this last one in here. And then we got to put the graphics card in. It's about that time. All right. How's this one going? Like that? No, this way. All right. Get one of these. All right. So that's going to go something like that. Yeah. Maybe I do want it on the top. Yeah, then it'll just go like that out the top. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Let's see if I can get around here. Nope, I can't. Hey, Tuna Tech. Build 10 PCs a day. Dude, that would be a lot. I think at 10 PCs a day, I would be able to do this full time. What is going on? Welcome to the stream. Where did my screwdriver go? You didn't miss much, but you did miss me losing my screwdriver, I guess. Where'd I put it? I've been doing so good the whole day. Where'd I put my screwdriver? You are always streaming. Use a butter knife for a screwdriver? What? Butter knife? I mean, I have other screwdrivers, but I don't have another one of that screwdriver. For real, though, like, where did I put it? Is this... There it is. Got it. Got it, guys. You buy the kit and take it home or have us build it for you? Dude, that's awesome. I'm definitely a build it myself kind of person. Okay, I need to go and look at this again from this side and see where I want this fan. Probably second. Let's go back. Okay. All right. Right about there. Okay, somebody hold that there. Okay. All right, third one right there. That's where we're going. Ish. Your next challenge, build a Linux gaming machine. I think if you spent enough, the build was free. And put Steam OS on it. You know, one of the reasons I wouldn't want to do that is or I mean I could do that for like something fun to do, but like nobody would want to buy that. Nobody would want to buy that from me. But that would be cool. I'm also not interested. So I mean I could literally just do that with my computer. But that hopefully that's gonna be a thing that is you want to do that, it's on your long list. Yeah, I mean it's definitely becoming more of a like I don't want to say possibility, but like it's making more and more sense from what I hear, which is pretty cool. Again, I think it all really depends right now on like you said, what games you play. Yeah, if you're cool with playing just Steam games, I mean that might be the way to go. Not gonna lie. You only speak the truth. Yeah, I've heard you speaking truth on your podcast before. All right, where did this cable go? All right. Okay, so we need another ARGB. Where's that gonna go? I don't care about it either, but I want to record my reaction. Oh yeah. To installing Linux for the first time? You've never used Linux before? Oh man, yeah, you gotta try that. What does this one do? It inspired me, so I topped off my PC tonight. You topped it off? Oh, water cooling, I assume. I was like, what, like the blinker fluid? Like what did you top off? Water. That makes sense. I like it. Good. I'm glad that you're being productive on account of me. It's always fun. I just love doing this stuff. And that's I've had people telling me like, "Oh man, what what are you doing? You can't be doing this. You're not going to, you're not going to make enough money doing this to like not going to lie. I'm not super worried about the money. Like this is just fun. I just love doing this. Like this is my hobby. This is the stuff that I just love doing. So I'm completely fine doing this. I've needed to do it ever since I case swapped, but it's a tight fit. Oh yeah, that makes it a little tougher. You inspired me to run your gaming computer on 300 hamsters running in wheels for power. That's a lot of hamsters. Not gonna lie. First off, I was gonna ask which breeding recommendation were you using? Because I know that we were talking about best practices. Which direction did you go that way? With 300, you're gonna be wearing those out real quick. You got to have a plan for. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay. I think we've plugged everything in now. All the fans, all the RGB, everything is plugged in now. Which is crazy because I feel like that usually takes me a lot longer to do. You got a deep bench. Good. You've given your Inventory of Office PCs. One of them will have to be sacrificed for the Linux experiment. Ah, yeah, 100%. One of those Office PCs would be honored to be your Linux experiment. They'd be honored, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. All right, I'm going to try to shove these cables in so that I can flip this over. I'm going to flip this over one more time. Ugh. We're going to go like this. I'm going to switch it up here. We're going to go back to this view for a while I have a drink. My only concern is Wi-Fi. I do not have an Ethernet capability in my office. That sounds like you need to get a new office, is what it sounds like to me. I mean, you can do Wi-Fi on Linux, right? You know that, right, Robert? You can do Wi-Fi on Linux. Is that your concern? That you're just not sure if you can do Wi-Fi? Or is it just getting there? Installing drivers at that point? Linux does have Wi-Fi, yes. Yeah, as long as you have the right drivers and everything. Have you seen the Techno Pocket Go? It's a gaming PC built into a gaming pad. You know, there's a really good chance that I have seen it. I don't know if I'm just immediately familiar with that one. The Techno Pocket Go runs Windows 11. I'm sure I've probably seen it. I'm actually, funny story, I am running this stream off of my Asus ROG Ally. I'm running this stream off of that handheld PC right now. I just want to make sure I have the right Wi-Fi adapter that will work right away. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Some Wi-Fi drivers do not get installed out of the box. Some are only compatible with Windows, or like mine, it comes with a disk. Here's the Wi-Fi. I don't know where the disk. Oh, there it is. This is the Wi-Fi adapter that I just bought. The Wi-Fi card, and it came with a disk. Came with a disk. I don't have a disk drive anywhere in this whole house, so I'm just kidding. You're a Steam Deck guy. Not gonna lie, I held a lot of these devices. The Steam Deck felt the best to me when I held all of them. I liked the way that the Steam Deck felt the best. But I play enough games that are off Steam that I wanted a full Windows PC. I play enough League of Legends, TFT. I like all the Epic games, Fortnite, Rocket League. Like I play as much, if not more, games off of Steam as I do on Steam. So I was like, I don't think I want to do just a Steam Deck. But yeah, Steam Deck has the best grips. Can agree. The MSI Claw though, I thought that the Claw and the ROG Ally were like close enough that I was okay like with either of them. And then the ROG Ally was just more popular. I found one used. I was able to find one used before I found a Claw used. I just feel like Windows is terrible on a smaller screen. It's definitely not the best experience. Asus at least has their own like launcher thing that If you don't want to get into Windows, you don't have to, but it's just there. Again, I just love the functionality. Literally, I set it over here on my desk, plugged it into a dock, plugged in a mouse, keyboard, external monitor, and I'm running this stream off of it. I can't do that with a Steam Deck. It's a laptop that just doesn't have a mouse and keyboard built into it. You can still, I mean, other than the virtual stuff, right? Gray, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you are doing well. Casey, you are also a Steam Deck guy, but wish you had Xbox app support. 100%. Yep. That was one of the other big things. Game Pass. The fact that I can get Game Pass and just stream games to it. The fact that I can just download something, try it out, and then uninstall it and not feel bad about it. Yeah, Game Pass was another huge one. That's what Windows 8 was supposed to be. Yeah, that went really well. That went really well for Microsoft. Windows 8, a laptop without a keyboard and mouse, more like a desktop hybrid, kind of. I mean, it's got its wow, stream elements coming in 2 hours after with the first post. Thanks for that, I guess. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a desktop, but it's got a screen in it, and it's a touch screen, so it's got that. It has the controller that you can control the mouse with and stuff. So like, I don't know, it's pretty nice. Honestly, I like it. I like it. I've been using it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I'll just say that. All right, we are to that point of the night. It's time. Hopefully everybody's ready. The Zotac Gaming 4070 Ti Super. You stream Game Pass games over cloud on the deck, and that worked well. Can you do that natively, or do you have to do some hacking? That was another one of those things that I'm like, I want to do it natively. I'm not like I can obviously do some hacking on a Steam Deck if I wanted to. I just didn't really want to. I feel like I get enough of that with my computers, my PC, that I'm like, I kind of want this handheld to just work. Oh, set up a Chrome shortcut? Okay. I did not actually realize that you could do it that easily. That's super cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they have the TI Super. It's a mess. I don't know who decides this stuff, how they come up with it, but it's a mess all the time. All right, hopefully this doesn't hit the camera. All right, it did not hit the camera. What do we got here? Is this a... No, it's not a disc. I thought it was... It's the right size for a CD, and we were just talking about it. I don't know what this is, though. Love Gaming, Power the Win. What is this? I can't even get it open. Oh, is this just the manuals? Wow, I wasn't sure what to expect out of this. That's the manuals in that fancy... Woo, look at that fancy... like, Gundam stand-up card. All right. Go for it, Zotac. Let's do it. GPU power connector. I can figure out how to install the power connector. And our little Gundam card. That's a fun one. That is not what I was expecting. Static bag for... It's not... I don't even... I mean, it is actually... Yeah, I think you're right. It is that static. But it's completely, like... It's not transparent. It's definitely, like, fancy. Good stuff. All right. the reveal. And you can't even see anything. Wow, this is just anticlimactic. All right, look it. We got a fancy cable. What else do we got here? All right, we got a GPU mount holder, which we don't need because we're vertically mounted. But it is white though. That's a nice touch. And then we've got the GPU. All right, I'm just gonna take it down because gotta take it out of the bag. Here we are. Look at that card. 4070 Ti Super. That's really nice looking. Not gonna lie. I like it. So, also, not gonna lie, in the pictures with the rounded edges, I wasn't a fan. Um, now that I'm holding it, I kind of like it. I'm digging it. I think this is gonna look really nice. Yeah, those the curved edges on that, wasn't a fan. I was hoping nobody was gonna catch that accidental dad pun. Not gonna lie though, I like the curves in the picture. I wasn't. Uh, I was not digging it, but now that I'm actually seeing it, now that I'm holding it, it looks pretty good. Looks clean. You want the Asus white one? Oh yeah. Yeah, this was the only white 4070 Ti Super in the Kansas City metro area that I could find. So this is the one we went with. It was also a lot less expensive than the Asus one. The only bad part is the wires on the top. Yep, it is. But we did get white cables, so it won't be too bad. You got the Aero Gigabyte. Not gonna lie, Gigabyte might make some of my favorite looking GPUs. They're pretty nice. White is the way. It's so funny. I build a ton of white computers. But every time I've done the poll on YouTube, on Twitter, wherever, when I ask, like, what do you prefer, white or black aesthetic on PCs, it always comes back overwhelmingly. People vote for black. So, riddle me that. Look at that. Dude, this is just cool looking. They're allowed to be wrong. I mean, if it was horizontal, you would see the fan cables right there. All red computer. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the color. The only reason I like white is because it makes that, the color from your RGB that much. You can change colors basically, right? Um, but yeah, I mean that's why I painted my case. It was white. I painted it. I painted it purple, not red, but um, that's a good looking card. I like it. All right, let's take this one off as well. Ooh, look at that. All right. Any other stickers I'm missing? No. All right. So that is going to sit right there and look kind of like that. Cool. The Ferrari build. Yeah, you got to get one of the Lamborghini cases from Lee and Lee. Get the Lamborghini case and do it all like black and red. Actually, we were talking about this on my 1K stream. My very first PC that I built was in a bright red case. Red with a hint of black and yellow. Nice. That'd be really cool. Yeah, my first case was a solid red case though. It was something special though, and that is what they don't make anymore. Something like that case. Hey, oh, sticker. Right. Click that in and put in the screws, and we are off to the races. Look at that. Dude, this is gonna look so good. I can't wait to turn it on. All right. Installed. And then this. So we've got the white power cable here. Which I also need to put combs on. But we'll wait. I'll wait till after we post this. Otherwise, Robert's gonna have some issues. Oh, I did miss a sticker on the chrome piece. All right. I had the NNZXT Ferrari case for a short time. The video is probably a year old now. That case was curved like the GPU. That sounds awesome. Dude, I gotta go watch that. I love stuff like that. Even if I'm not like a Ferrari fan, like I'm not a huge Ferrari fanboy, like I love things like that. I would get that case just because I think it's super cool. Even the motherboard tray was red. That's awesome. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Ooh, that cable was stuck inside the fan. I'm glad I saw that before I booted this up. Ugh. All right. We're gonna switch back over here. And I'm gonna move this around this way. What do we think? How's that look? That beautiful white build. Look at how look at that light up. Dude, that's so cool. Dude, I can't wait to turn this on. All right. It is that time though. It's that time. How we feeling? Is it gonna post? Bets? Over-unders? How long is this gonna take for me to get it to post? Is it gonna go on the first try? Alright. This has been my testing monitor of choice because of how small it is. So I'm gonna set this up right here. It is boot time, Jonathan. Alright. Let me plug HDMI in. Let me plug the USB in for power. It's gonna post just fine. I love it. Love it. $20 on the under. Let's go. If you're like me, you put the power button on the wrong place on the motherboard. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I don't think so. No, because the good thing is this case had the solid front panel connector, so it was a quick, easy, just plug in for all those. All right, let me grab my keyboard and mouse so that I can do stuff once it actually posts if I need to. I suppose I don't have to have that right here. And I need a power cable. Got it. All right. All right, let's plug this thing in and see if we can get it to post. Do I have an outlet that is close enough? Is this going to reach? Oh no, I might have to move it just a little bit, or I might have to try to get that power strip a little bit closer. Might have to try to move something around. Actually, I think I can just move this. Oh yeah, this will work. I'll just move this cable a little bit closer. All right. Here we go. We gonna do a countdown? We gonna do a drum roll? What are we feeling here? How's everybody feeling? Okay, flip in the power on the power supply. No lights came on. No lights came on yet, but that's fine. All right. Let me. I'm gonna get this on my phone too, so that I can share. Here we go. First boot. First power button. How we doing? Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful RGB computer. Is it gonna post though? That's the question. Is it gonna post? Is it gonna post? It just shut off. So I'm pretty sure that's normal. We talked about this. We talked about this at one point. Pretty sure that's normal. Pretty colors. She's live. I have not pushed the power button again yet. I'm feeling good about this one. Feeling good about it. Feeling real good about it, everybody. Oh, no keyboard plugged in. Hold on. I don't have a keyboard plugged in. I should have plugged it in! Okay, we got a keyboard one plugged in. Press F1. Enter the BIOS. Here we are. We did it! BIOS. I just pressed the power and assumed it would work flawlessly. Yes! We did it! We pressed the power and it worked flawlessly. You know what I didn't plug in, though? I didn't plug in the this tiny little DisplayPort cable to power that front panel. I mean, it's probably not going to show anything right now, but we're still sitting at the BIOS. That is a gorgeous PC, absolutely. Boot successful. Time to overclock. Time to install Windows is probably the next one. But she is alive. Tunatech themed PC build next. I mean, not next. I have another PC that I'm building next week. I'm going to be out of town for it. Then the Tunatech themed PC for sure. I like it. Man, those fans are just running full blast. Those fans are running full blast. Cool. We got them all facing the right direction, too. Let's go. What does tuna stand for? I gotta go. Thank you for being here, Jonathan. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Yeah, we need to get Windows installed so we can turn these fans down. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it's loud. It's pretty loud. All right. Windows 8, let's go. To be fair, this little screen right here is a touch screen, so I think Windows 8 would work really well on that little screen. We could do it. We could do it. Okay, you got me in here. Is it not? What is it? F10? Oh yeah, F10 to get out of here. Probably won't be installing Windows 8. I don't. I don't have that on a flash drive at the moment. Sorry. All right. Come on. Get to Windows. There we go. Hey, Lee and Lee, look at that. Oh yeah. We got our screen over here now. It actually wants to use this one. We've got the Asus splash screen over here. Please don't. No! I don't want to install Windows on this. I don't want to install Windows on this. All right, I'm gonna have to unplug it, I guess. Just to tell you how deep I dive, I have a Windows 8 32-bit install USB ready for the right situation. I used to have a Windows 10 as well as a Windows 11 install disk, but I never ever used the Windows 10. Like I had it for like a year, and I was like, all right, well, I'm only installing Windows 11 at this point. So. No, I can't. Mostly, I would probably do it if I wanted to take off the screen protector here, but I'm gonna leave that on to ship it, which is gonna make it that much harder with all of this text on here. Really, is Windows not gonna show up here? I need it to show up on this screen. Maybe I need to replug it. Come on. Recognize that. Well, that's weird. Why did it? Do I really need to reboot the machine because of that? That is moving some air. Okay, there it goes. Should I have to check? I might be at 60 days sober from Windows 10. Oh my gosh. Robert, Um, were you here when I um, did an unboxing from my parents' house? I brought back a couple boxes. I actually think it was last Christmas when I went to their place. I brought back a couple boxes of old tech. You would have appreciated that. You might have to go and find that stream. I might have to go and find that stream for you. Because I got a lot of stuff in there. You can't. Okay, you can't see that key. Hopefully not. You only recently found. What was the title? I'd have to go look, honestly. Um, give me 1 second. Let me go look and find it. this 83 gigabytes? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. We're gonna install it. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look through them. I don't know. This might have been old enough where I wasn't like titling them very well. Oh my goodness. And really, I'll have to go look through them. I'll have to go look through them. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have got your hopes up, but um, had all my old discs with like Windows 95 and like burned copies of like Windows 95 and 98 and XP. I had a bunch of old discs, like burned CDs with like drivers on them for like webcams and things. I was like, I might use this eventually. Good times. Good times. Did the music cut out on the stream? I had music running on here, but it doesn't look like it's bouncing anymore. Oh, is it just not? Is it just really quiet? It's playing still. Why is there no music? Weird. I don't know if you guys can still hear the music, but either way, I'll find that. I'll find that stream for you, Robert. At some point, it's on there. It's on there somewhere. Wow, that is just the whole PC is so bright. It's just washing the rest of everything out. Good times. Good times. All right, I'm just gonna turn this off then. All right, so now we're gonna install Windows. We need to put a local admin account on there. I'm gonna install some drivers. We're gonna button everything up and make sure that it passes all of our heat tests. Make these cables actually look nice, and hopefully this computer is gonna be ready to ship out. I suppose I can probably just do some cable stuff while I'm waiting for. Probably not the safest to do that while the PC's running, but it'll be fine, right? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen, right? Famous last words. Was it a video or a live? It was definitely a live. Went through it on a live. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, it was so long ago. I'm trying to remember like anything else about it that might be helpful, but I'm pretty sure it was one of those. It had to have been around the holidays. Um, we went back to my parents' house for the holidays, came back and brought a couple of big boxes like from their basement of my old stuff. Had all my old PC games, like all the boxes, all the discs with the manuals and everything. Just a bunch of old stuff, bunch of fun tech. All right, look at how clean that looks now. Let's go. I wish I could do something with those. I might have to move one of those down because we can. Yeah, I might move this one down here. All right. Okay, that definitely looks better. We don't have two cables up there, but do I have another? I don't think I've got another header down there. Okay, that one's just gonna have to stay there. I think it's fine. That looks a lot better than it did. All right, we are in the United States. Here you go. Oh, I need. Oh, I always do this. Put the Wi-Fi antennas on so I don't have Wi-Fi. Give us Wi-Fi, please. Oh, Mark, yes, much too soon. Sandwich Tech, welcome. Thank you, thank you. This is a really fancy build, and I absolutely love it. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And now I have to reboot the whole thing because Windows can't figure out that there's Wi-Fi now. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Yes, it is pretty crazy build. This is just about as top of the line as it gets. And it's lots of extras too. Lots of nice fans and coolers and screens and cases and all that stuff. Very, very fun one. Found the old lives, but they are just numbered. Yep. Yeah, and as far as the guests go, there may or may not have been somebody with me on that one. I don't think so. I think I was by myself for that stream. Definitely not anybody on the thumbnail for that stream, but yeah. What? I'm connected to the network. Why do you not recognize that I have Wi-Fi? Is it just this? It's plugged in. Why are you not recognizing I don't have Wi-Fi? Why? Maybe I don't know what I need to do. The height. Dude, it is not gonna lie, this is I built in the height Y40 about a year ago. Absolutely loved it. I was like, how is their like budget, not really budget, but like how is their entry level case so feature packed and just quality. I couldn't wait to build in one of these, and this is the first one of the bigger cases that I've built in, and it just so happens to be the Y70 with the touchscreen on the front, and it did not disappoint. Super easy to build in, really really fun. Just a solid case. Really really cool. All right, I'm still not connected to the internet apparently. Hmm, that's weird. All right, well, did I do this wrong? Do these don't connect to specific ports, right? The heck? Good job on the build. Thank you so much. It is it's a good looking PC. I'm pretty proud of it. Huh. Okay, well, I might have to go run an Ethernet cable, I guess. My Wi-Fi never bloody works. Yeah, I mean, ideally, it'll be hardwired and we won't need to use the Wi-Fi, but I have to literally run my 100-foot cable from the other room if I want a hardwire. I don't have an Ethernet port down here anywhere, so that's not ideal. But I mean, I can make it work. Huh. Hopefully, it's not just because it's just not. It should have a real good signal down here because I do actually have a satellite right there, like 10 feet away. I have a Wi-Fi satellite. You just point it at it. Go like this. Surely you'll get internet now. Just kidding. I'm not gonna hold that. All right. Well, if this one doesn't work, I'll go get the cable. What? Recovery? No, just continue. I don't want my recovery options. Windows. Okay. Please just work. Give me Wi-Fi so I don't have to go and run a cable from the other room. Goodness gracious. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to go run a cable across my whole house. All right. I returned with a blue cable. We now have internet. Thank you, Microsoft. We're making that as easy as possible for some reason. All right, and we also need to put some more of these on. Not that one, though. That one I'm going to have to do while it's off. I'm not sacrificing my fingers to cable comb that one. Just a moment, checking for updates. That's what it says. You can't see it because the white balance on the camera does not like all the bright lights. Your PC will restart before you continue. Okie dokie. Restart away. All right. Hope everybody is hanging in there. What the heck? Why are these not going? Am I doing them upside down? Oh, that's why. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. They're upside down. There we go. All right. How are we doing with updates? Oops, you lost your internet connection. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Windows. Thank you for the retry button, though. Let's see. What else do I need to do to finish this up? Do I have... Probably not in here. Did this cable come with combs, though? Where is this box? Did this one come with combs, though? Sure did. Oh, they're black? Why? Why did this white cable extension come with black cable combs? What? Who decided that? Black cable combs for a white cable extension. Well, that's counterintuitive, I feel. Oh, well, it does go on the inside. You'll still probably be able to see it, though. That's weird. Still weird. You deep dived into all the old ones without guess. The closest I could find was the one where you bought some old computer stuff. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll have to go find it. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. But I'll have to give you the tour sometime. If I can't find the stream, if I can't find the actual stream, I'll have to do it again. Pull all that stuff out again for you. Maybe it was a dream. I mean, I still have all the stuff. It's literally in a box over this way, just behind a bunch of other boxes and some chairs and stuff. It's not super easy to get to. Otherwise, I'd probably just pull it out now. But I promise I have all the stuff. I'm like 99% sure I went through it on stream at some point. Maybe it was like long enough ago that I privated that stream because I was like, what was I thinking? I don't know. Something like that, I'm sure. All right. And we are into Windows. All right. So I need to add a new account. Local account. This is one of those things I wish was easier. What? Did it just cancel on me? Uh, Next. Thank you. All right. Make that into an admin account. Sorry, I'm sorry that you guys can't see anything that's going on. Okay, I'm not able to sign up for my Sandwich Tech. What is better than tech? What is better than tech? Sandwiches. Clearly. All right. Into the new user accounts. All right. So then I need to just table manage and like put this thing together. We're about done here. Not gonna lie, this I think this case made it really easy. Tech with a sandwich. There you go. This case made it really easy, as well as man, it just looks good. I'm excited about this. Oh yeah, we need to run some benchmark stuff. We need to install, make sure all the updates and NVIDIA drivers are installed. Oh yeah, let's get those going, especially while we're still hardwired, right? Go to sandwich ingredients. Go to sandwich ingredients. Sandwich. There's a lot of good sandwiches out there. I think like my top, just like topping of all time, like no matter what, like sandwich, hamburger, anything like that, it's gonna be pickles. Like some really good pickles is probably all you need for the most part. Most sandwiches are just better with pickles. So Uh-oh. I like that. Yeah, get that Microsoft Defender antivirus going. Get that update. Alright, let's restart real quick. Apply those updates. And that is one I don't need anymore. Just want to put this back on here and see what it looks like now. Why is that? What is stopping this? Oh, that's stopping it. There we go. All right, all right. Here we are with the side panel. All right. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. That looks good. Cool. I'm really, really liking that. No, Microsoft, do not share my data. Thank you very much. All right, we also need to download. We also need to download the Lianli Connect 3 to get these fans not running at a million% here. Because holy buckets, they haven't stopped. All right, download. I need toasted bread, bacon. Oh, wow, you're going all out. Thin turkey, Havarti cheese, spicy mustard, a little bit of mayo, pepperoni, salami, and tomato. Good pickles on the side with salt, pepper, and olive oil. I would eat all of that except the tomato. Tomato, you can keep all the tomato. I don't need that in my life. But everything else there sounds amazing. Wait, did it download? Before installing it, you should, yeah, connect everything. Okay, then download. Okay, where's the download? Yeah, I connected everything. Where's the download? Oh, make sure you're updating the latest firmware with the Hydro Chef. Okay. Yeah, where's the, oh, here we go. Download. Yeah, just give me the download. That sounds like a heck of a sandwich. And not gonna lie, I would probably eat one right now. Probably eat one of those right now. Sounds good. I prefer the side spear pickle over the pickle in the sandwich. Dude, I want pickles all the time. I just love some good pickles. Whether it's on the sandwich, off the sandwich, doesn't matter. Just give me those pickles. Oh, we also need. Oh, let me reconnect this side panel too. Let me reconnect the side panel. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so now we need to download the Nexus software too. Pipe Nexus. Yes, download. Need to get that installed. Man, there's this bar by my house. I swear to God, the pickles are epic. I bought all kinds of pickles, and I don't know why. Theirs are so good. That's awesome. I'm glad that you have found some spots like that. That's good. Look at that. Installed that Lian Li Connect software, and just instantly the fans. I can't hear them anymore. Now I can hear myself think again. Dude, I love some good pickles. I actually had a coworker who side job is running a pickle company, and so he'd send me pickles, and there's some of the best pickles, man. They're pretty good. Okay, now the question: does it recognize automatically? Does it recognize by default just that this is the height case? No, it doesn't. The Nexus software is not just gonna work. Okay, so we need to take this and we need to flip this, is my guess. We need to flip portrait. Nope. We need portrait flipped. Hey, there we go. And then we can now put the height software over there. Look at that. Look at that. Get started. It is not recognizing my touch yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll get there. Get started. Oh, ensure orientation set to portrait. Got it. Calibrate touch. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this because the thing is still on there. Whoa. Tap this screen with a single finger to identify it as the touch screen. Boop. Press enter to proceed to the next step. Got it. I can do that. Okay, tap this screen. Boop. I tapped it. I don't know if it's recognizing it through the screen. All right. Oh, this screen. Okay. Well, this is something that you are probably going to have to do do yourself, Cactus, if you're still watching. Um, Either way, it's installed and it should be working. All right. You get a patty melt on rye, epic pickles, and a beer for $15. Dude, that sounds like a deal right there. That sounds like a deal. All right. L Connect. What do we got here? What can we do with L Connect? System info. Oh, it comes with its own system info panel. There's a new version. I literally just did. Oh, new version of the HydroShift firmware. Okay. Nice. Cool, 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 cool. Updating the HydroShift. That last time you updated your CPU water block. Whew, look at those fans go as it reboots. Again, hopefully you can't hear that. That's loud. Please reboot after completing the firmware updates for full operation. All right, let's reboot it. Yeah, I've installed enough stuff. Let's reboot. All right. And then I'm going to put all of these things back on. I still have to do some cables. But I'm going to put all this stuff on so that we can stress test this a little bit. Nothing crazy. I just want to run Furmark for a little bit to see what kind of temps we get. There we go. It just recognized it now. All right, well, whatever. Cool. That's so cool. All right, Furmark. I downloaded. Yes. Install. 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 Cool. Cool. And run. Solitaire. See it go. Let this go. All right, run. All right. Furmark running at 1080p, 270, 280 FPS. So far, GPU is at 59 degrees. Still using 97%, 99% TDP, 285 watts. Fans on the GPU still running at 34%, 64 degrees. We're going to get up there a little bit. Cactus Shoe, how is it going? It is looking really, really good. I was literally just stress testing it right now, making sure that everything is working, functioning properly, checking those temperatures to make sure that it doesn't get too hot. Right now, it is still pretty cool, and the fans basically aren't even running at the moment. They're running very, very slowly. Either way, I'm going to record you a video just with a couple of things here. I'll try to write down and send to you. But while you're here, if you have a second, there's a couple of things. There's just a couple of things that you'll have to plug in if you want Wi-Fi. You'll have to plug in the Wi-Fi antennas. I'm going to unplug that. There's this cable here for the screen up front that you'll have to reconnect. I'm going to actually pack this with a bunch of packing materials, so nothing moves around. Hopefully, nothing in shipping gets damaged. All that kind of stuff. Luckily, everything is super easy to take apart. There's no screws. All that kind of stuff. Yes, Devin is pretty, but let's focus on the PC. It's all right. It's all right. I get it. I get it a lot. But yeah, 100%. I'll send you a video kind of showing some of those things a little bit better. And yeah, if you need anything, let me know. But it's looking good, and I will hopefully get this packaged up shortly, and it'll be good to go to get mailed out tomorrow morning. Either way, this is still going This is crazy. So GPU fans are up to 45%, 73 degrees on the GPU still. Fans aren't even running at half speed yet. Like this thing is running so cool. Like, you can't even hear it right now. Like I can't hear the fans running. JJ's Cryptic Corner, welcome. Just built yourself a budget streaming rig. Jelly of this case, though. Oh, 100%. I am very jealous of this case as well. It is not the touch screen on the front. Again, is something that you'll have to set up. Cactus. It is actually Cactus's computer. That's again another one of those things you'll have to set up. Once you take it's still got the plastic, the protective plastic on that. I'm gonna leave that there, but because of that, it's not registering my touches. So you'll have to. It says to like calibrate it and stuff. So hopefully it should be pretty straightforward. Just to hit the calibrate button and then do what it says on the screen to get that set up and running as it is. But got to do a peel. Yes, when you get it, 100%. I did have to peel the other side panels to put the decals and everything on, but it's definitely peel worthy on the front screen there for sure. Man, I love how quiet this is running. Been running for almost 5 minutes now. 74 degrees. Everything's still running at fans are running at 49%. This is running nice and cool. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is gonna perform real well for you. I'm excited about it. And not gonna lie, it looks so good. That white Zotac GPU in there, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I would bring that camera closer, but I can't. But you know what I could do? I could actually take. Hold on, I can take this down and show you a little bit closer. Let me switch. Let me switch here. And let me just do this. That looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. We got this side, back panel, looking nice and clean back here. This is that cable I was talking about. This little one. It's so cute. It is. It's a good looking case though. It's really cool looking. Very, very cool. All right. Let me put this back up here. Try to get this cable out of the way. And then I'll switch it back here real quick. Yes. Yes, JJ, it is. Is one of those PCs. It's pretty good looking. All right. I'm gonna stop this benchmark. I think we've seen enough. 200 FPS. Dropped down only once to 217, average of 269 frames per second. Been running for 7 minutes. 74 degrees. Fans have sped up to 53%, but it is staying nice and cool. Gotta love it. Got to love it. All right. Well, everybody, I think that is a good place to end it. Hi, Katie. Welcome. You just missed it. If you want to come down here and take a look at it, It's pretty cool. Exactly. I did a peel video for mine too. Satisfying. So satisfying. So good. Either way, though, I appreciate everybody being here. You guys are all awesome. Like I said, I could do this. You're not telling. Are you trapped under them because they're sleeping, or are you trapped because they're still awake? If they're still awake, I might continue the stream a little bit. um, um, I the, I would do this all the time. I love doing this. Okay, good. They're at least sleeping. Um, I love doing this. It's so much fun, but it's so much more fun on stream when you guys come and hang out. When you guys are here, everybody. Sir Nathan, Mr. Nathan, Robert, Jonathan, everybody, all the regulars coming in, a bunch of new friends, Cactus, JJ, thank you for stopping in. We had a lot of people stop in tonight, and it's been an absolute blast. Mark was here as well. Without scrolling through everybody, there's too many people. You guys are just too awesome. Sandwich Tech, Tuna Tech. We got all the food techs coming in here. We had Tony stopping in here. We had Casey in here. We had Gray. Stream Elements posted one singular chat message. That's got to be broken. I don't know what's going on there. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody being here. This is a blast for me to be able to do, and I appreciate everybody's support in being able to do it and have a bunch of fun. So either way, though, I am going to end the stream now, and we will see you later. We'll see you soon, because like I said, we've got some really really fun things planned. I unfortunately do not have a time to make another questionable video. Good idea. I don't actually have a video going live tomorrow. First time in a long time I don't have a video going live on a Saturday morning. But I think we're gonna be okay. We've got some other stuff going on like this. I'm probably still gonna try to get something out before we leave town and go to Florida, but that is going to be its own content as well. Going to Florida, we're building another computer very very similar to this. That's going to be a really fun one. So gonna have a good time. Gonna do that. But I think the rest of this year is gonna be a little bit slower. It might not be quite as consistent as the last couple of months have been, but either way, like I said, I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate all the support. I can't say that enough times. I could try, but I can't. I can't say it enough. So appreciate you all. Have a good night. We'll see you later.